Hart here. So what we are going to do is a week in the life vlog. Now, I did try to do one about 2 or 3 weeks ago, but I was having an actual emotional breakdown on camera. It was not a good time. It was rough. So what I had meant to do that week was answer the question that I get asked a lot by a lot of my friends and my writing friends is, how do I do it all? So since I have a lot of new subscribers, I'm just going to kind of introduce myself a little bit and tell you a little bit of my story so you understand what I mean by that. First and foremost, I am a single mom. I've been a single mom for the last 4 years, and that keeps me really busy. My boys and I moved here from Arizona to Washington State, where we live right now. And my oldest son is about to go into high school, my youngest son is about to go into junior high, and my youngest son is also on the autism spectrum. So that does keep me very busy. I also work full-time outside the home. I am in management, specifically in personnel/HR at a big box store. That keeps me very busy. I have a pretty active social life with my friends. I do have a boyfriend that I try and spend as much time with as I can. I have my own personal activities that I enjoy, such as hiking, which you'll notice kind of comes up a lot with me. I enjoy reading. I enjoy gardening. I have, things like that. So yes, my life is pretty busy. And then on top of that, I do try and release 4 books a year. The question that I get asked a lot is, how do I do it all? And I think I do it all by prioritizing and scheduling and just really keeping myself on track. So I cannot film while I'm at work. It is against our company policy, but I can film my days when I get home and just kind of show you how I organize everything. And I don't know, if you're like me and you are just kind of a voyeur and you like watching that kind of thing, then let's do this. So I am working on 2 different projects right now. One of the things that I am working on is my short story for an anthology that I have to have due to a beta reader by August 16th. And I'm about 8 chapters in. I'm feeling really good about that, but I still really just want to get it done so that I can put it to bed. And then the second thing that I'm working on is a new standalone novel called Crash Into Me. I'm really excited about it for a lot of reasons that I'll talk about another time. Once I finish the anthology piece, I will also get started on my 4th and final book in my Men of Evansdale County series. So yeah, I've got a lot going on. On top of that, of course, I'm just trying to keep my home going and keep my children alive and fed and keep myself healthy and active. Now that the cat is out of the bag, I kind of talked about it in my last vlog, and now that my friends and family and a lot of my friends on Facebook know, my boys and I will be moving to Idaho next spring. The thing that I'm really excited about is that I have 5 acres of land and a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, A-frame cabin waiting for me when I get there. I can't even begin to describe how excited that makes me. My boys and I have been doing apartment living for the last 4 years, and to have something that is going to be our own, an actual home with land, I'm just really excited. I am also really excited my dream has been for a really long time to homestead and live a simpler life, the more self-sufficient life, and off-grid. And when I tell people off-grid, I get really nervous, like I'm going to turn into some weird doomsday prepping hermit or something, and that's not really what off-grid means. Off-grid means that I won't be connected to public utilities. So I have a well and probably use solar panels for my electricity, things like that. And by homesteading, we will be raising animals, also, all of our produce and things like that. So again, and then the next thing that people always say is, oh, do you know how much work this takes and blah, 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 blah. Yes, I wouldn't jump into a lifestyle like this had I not done research and thought about it thoroughly. I've been thinking about it for a really long time. And the reason that we won't be moving there until spring is that the land needs a lot of work and the cabin needs a lot of work, and then some other things need to happen. My youngest son will actually be spending a month in Idaho with my brother, and they will be working on the land and working on the cabin, and then also building my mom a cottage on an adjacent 5 acres, and then I'm not sure what my brother's going to do on the other 5 acres. In total, there's going to be 20 acres, which is really exciting. We've been planning this for a really long time, and I'm really, really excited. One of the other projects that I have going on, not just this week, but kind of until we leave, is getting prepared for a more minimalist lifestyle. And so I'm making a lot of changes. First, the big change that I'm making is in my consumption habits. And I have actively decided to, one, I'm not buying anything new unless a few things happen. Either A, something leaves in its place, B, it is used, or C, it is absolutely necessary. So I'm going to be making those changes in my consumption habits to be more mindful of what comes into my life. Sad to say, in the last 4 years, we moved here with 6 boxes of belongings, and now we have so much stuff that it is almost embarrassing. When I make these donation bags, it's embarrassing how much stuff we have. Yeah, so making big changes with that. And even though I have been downsizing a lot since spring, I've been doing this downsizing project, there's still so much stuff. So one of the things we're going to be doing is every day we are going to find one thing that we either don't love, don't use, or don't need, and we're putting it in a big box, and then at the end of the month, I'm going to take that box down and donate it. And downsizing is kind of like Pringles. Like, once pop, you can't stop, and I only meant to get rid of one thing yesterday, and I already filled the whole box. So we'll be doing that. We got a lot going on. So I did take some footage of my hike yesterday. One of my favorite activities. Recently discovered that I just love hiking. So I took some footage of a hike yesterday, went to a brand new location down in La Grande, Oregon. It was absolutely beautiful. And I have some other places I really want to go to this summer. So you're probably going to see a lot of hiking. So yeah, let's get this week going and hopefully get some words written this week instead of me just, trying not to cry on camera. It is Tuesday. It is about 5:30 in the morning, and I just finished getting ready for work. I have about 40 minutes before I leave, so I need to get upstairs and make myself a smoothie, but I wanted to hop on here. Last night was so productive. I felt so good about it. So when I came home from work, I went down to the laundromat, did my laundry, came home, did some of my downsizing project. I got rid of some crappy lights I bought off Amazon for making YouTube videos, and they just made me look like I was stuck in headlights. They were horrible. And I tried everything I could to downplay the brightness. Everybody had tips and tricks, and just none of them worked. They were horrifying. So I'm gonna go ahead and donate those in case anybody wants some blinding lights. And then I got my laundry folded and put away. Did some yoga. I was gonna go for a walk, but it was really, really hot out last night and I couldn't find my earbuds. So I did some yoga, and then so excited, I got 1,300 words written, which for me lately is a lot of words. Hang on, need more coffee. My biggest word count day, kind of since I started writing again, was 800 words. And so to get in 1,300 words last night was amazing. And I'm kind of getting to the point where I need to go back and read some of it and kind of start filling in some blanks and making sure it flows right. But I'm also on a word flow, so I really don't want to stop that momentum. So I might just finish the whole thing and then go back and work on it later. Today, I have a pretty busy day at work. I have a really big group of new hires that I'm doing an orientation for tomorrow that I need to prepare for. And then on Thursday at work, I'm having a big event, so I need to prepare for that. And then when I got off work today, we are going to my oldest son's 8th grade graduation. So it's going to be a pretty busy day. What I'm thinking that I'll do is probably just take my laptop upstairs and maybe write while dinner is cooking. I don't know what I'm going to get in for exercise today because, again, the day is kind of packed. So I might just go for a really long walk before work tomorrow. So tomorrow's Wednesday, and I do work kind of a weird shift. I mean, it's not horrible. It's like this weird mid thing where it's like I don't go in the morning, but I don't go in the afternoon, and I don't get off late at night, but I don't get off early. It's not my favorite shift, and usually when I come home, I'm just, I don't know, just kind of drained. And since I'm having that orientation group, I know I'm going to be drained, so I'll probably just sit in bed and watch some of my favorite YouTube channels. I've been watching a lot of tiny house channels, which is kind of my favorite thing anyway, and some homesteading channels, and on top of everything else that I always watch. So I might just do that until bed. Thursday, I might have a really productive writing day. I was supposed to go have sushi with my friends, but we're all feeling a little bit cash strapped, which happens, and we do go out for sushi way too often. So we can wait another couple of weeks till another payday. So I might just plan on getting like a lot of writing done on Thursday. And then I don't know what's going on Friday and Saturday. Just kind of wait and see what my boyfriend's schedule looks like and if we'll be able to get together. If not, hang out on Saturday, maybe even go for a hike. There's a couple of places I really want to go that I don't want to go to by myself. Before I talk too much, going to wrap this up and get started with my day. Good morning and happy Sunday. I survived the week and I hope you guys did too. It was a hectic one. And since I was doing a week in the life, let's go ahead and break the week down. First, you know I can't do anything without caffeine, so let's have some caffeine. So Sunday, I spent the day hiking with my youngest son, and that was really fun. We got some good exercise, saw a new area we hadn't seen before. Monday was super productive, probably my most productive day of the week. I went to work, I went and did all my laundry, got chores around the house done, cooked a really great dinner, and got in a lot of words. So I felt really, really good about Monday, especially considering the amount of words that I have been writing. That was an exciting day for me. On Tuesday, I also had a pretty good day. It was a great day at work. We went to my son's 8th grade graduation. Again, I got in a really decent word count, and that felt really good. Wednesday, I did not write. I had a new hire orientation, and those take a lot out of me, just emotionally, energy-wise, just putting a lot out there. I am kind of an introvert who acts very extroverted, so it does take a lot of energy for me to do that. So I came home just drained that night. On Thursday, I had a big graduation party at work for all the people that I've done orientation for since January, and that was a huge group. I did invite some market managers to that, and it was a really great day. When I came home, I did get in a little bit of word count. I went grocery shopping that day, went to the farmer's market that day. Again, had a very productive day. Friday, I was exhausted. I came home, I sat in my bed with a cup of tea. I watched stand-up comedy until I passed out. So that was pretty much my Friday. Yesterday was Saturday, and I spent the whole day with my boyfriend Tom. And no, I did not film that. And the reason why, I talk about him sometimes, but I don't put things on here. And I think that's because to me, my relationship is special and private and not up for public consumption. I don't know. To me, relationships are just kind of sacred and should be private. And I don't even share that much. I share a little bit on Facebook, like if there's a funny story or sometimes a picture, because my Facebook page is private. On my Instagram, besides some Instagram flirting, I don't really post, and then I don't really post anything on here or film anything. To me, my relationship is private and special between the two of us, so I will probably never film anything about that unless he decides he wants to become somebody whose life is out there on the internet. Until then, it is a private between him and I. So all in all, it was a very good week, very tired. Today is Sunday. I thought I was going to sleep in, but I did not. I still have this rearranging project going on in my room. If you saw Thursday's writing little clip, you noticed that the desk was in a different place. I'm trying to figure out my room and space and trying to decide maybe I should move my desk back upstairs again. Until then, I'm just going to play with my space today, do a little bit of house cleaning, maybe go do some hiking, and that's about it. Try and get in a good word count and have a great week. So thank you so much for following me along this week. It was really fun. I hope you guys think it was really fun. It really does help me stay on track. So I'm gonna try and keep going with those word counts every day after work, and I will see you guys later.